Hey, Jeffrey Paul, I promised you that I'd be here. It's a little later than I expected it to be, but I wanted to give you an evening expression of a dosage of encouragement and inspiration. How's your day? How was your day? You know, I normally do a morning session, which I love doing because I love the morning. But you know, when everybody gets done with the so-called day, 9 to 5 that never ends at 5, you know, you don't always feel that good feeling. You don't feel that accomplishment. You don't feel like you've really changed the world with what you're doing. And so often you go home and you begin to think that way. You start to process those thoughts, or they're just dull thoughts, they're not exciting thoughts. And they really weigh down on you. Have you ever had that feeling before? Have you ever felt those feelings? Well, it does happen. It does happen. And I want to share with you just a couple of pointers on how to get out of that. Just some things that have worked for me that have been just incredible. You know, when I get done with a day that every day I change people's lives. I mean, I'm transforming lives with people that have gone through hair loss, cancer, you know, major issues. Or I'm ministering to someone that has gone through the difficulties of anything from depression to whatever it might be. So I really love life, and I love encouraging people, and I love seeing people like Emily and people like Rachel that have, you know, been changed with their life with what could be done for their lives and their changes, and they go out and help other people feel better. That's really an important element. There's a proverb that says, as you refresh others, you shall be refreshed. Well, the first thing I want you to do, the next time you go home and you get ready, now listen to this, you get ready to get in your car or to get on your bike or to get on your Uber. And I've been taking an Uber recently because I just turned back my car, so I'm waiting for a new car. But in turn, if you're getting ready to go home, I want you to imagine this. Here's your imagination. Here's your faith working with imagination. I want you to picture your head as a dump truck. Now, please don't turn me off yet. It's really important. This is really an exercise that works. Picture your head as a dump truck. And in your head, all the thoughts, all the feelings, all the garbage in some cases that's up there. Think of yourself as a garbage truck. And as you let yourself imagine this, picture the garbage truck lifting up from the front and dumping all of the garbage out. And then at the end, shake the garbage more with the shaking of the truck and allow all of the thoughts and the feelings, the emotions and everything that is just weighed you down. Can you do that? That's the first point. You got to empty out before you can fill up. And most people never realize that. They try to fill up on top of the garbage, and it just doesn't work, so they believe it doesn't work. But remember, I'm talking about really seeing yourself as a dump truck, dumping that garbage out of your head and completely, you know, if you ever seen a dump truck guy working with a you know, a lift, they hit it a couple times so that it knocks all that extra stuff holding on. Get it out. Get it clean. Absolutely pristine. A mind refreshed and renewed. Then, immediately, take the next step of Philippians 4:8, which is now think upon the things that are good, pleasing, perfect, lovely, beautiful, wonderful. And it doesn't matter whether it's in nature. It doesn't matter whether you start realizing the good things you did today, because all of you have done something good today if you search hard enough. Go through those processes, and when one of those pieces of garbage try to jump back up in the truck, hit it with 3 good things and knock it out. You will absolutely, with these short 2 principles, begin to change every ending of every day. The last part of this exercise is this. Before you go to bed, before you jump into bed, I'd say you either sit on it or kneel next to it and just give thanks for 3 things. Just 3 things that happened today. Just thank God for the beautiful things, something, if it's just your breathing. I mean, if you have to just pull the least that you can imagine, get something, 3 somethings to give thanks for, and then go to bed. Wow, I'm going to tell you something. Tomorrow morning is not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same. It's going to be a day of transformation. You will have a renewed mind. Romans 12:2. You will have a renewed mind by the renewing and transforming of the garbage truck with all the junk and all of that new. You know, I see my friend Brent, beautiful brother, had lost a very close friend recently. We talked about this on texts back and forth this morning about really, you know, dumping the garbage and thinking upon Philippians 4:8, the good things, the good memories, the good and precious, wonderful things. Even if it was years back, it can truly be real today for you to live and enjoy. So, if today is absolutely the day that you might feel this evening at 6:45 or 6:50 is kind of heavy, kind of been, you know, junky, kind of garbage day, or just the nothing day, didn't go over the top, dump it out, imagine it. I'm not talking about just fast, quick. See it. Watch the garbage fall out. Watch those feelings, those emotions, those angers, those words, everything. Watch it dump out. Then fill it up with good and pleasing and perfect things. Because I think about you, all of you, because you are part of what makes my truck filled and inspired each and every day to come back and share these things with you. So have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful evening. And don't go to bed tonight without giving those 3 thanks to know that you're going to wake up transformed with a renewed mind. I'll see you tomorrow morning.